Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
And welcome back to another refreshing class of Ice Age 2.0. So we shall continue the quest of slaying monsters and finding treasures. What treasures shall we today? What monsters? We shall see. But all I know is it will be fun, dangerous, and exciting all at the same time. That and, entertaining, hopefully. So what did we do last? We, got rid of some ghosts, we found some treasure, killed the vampire-y thingy. What else? I guess we really didn't do anything story-wise, or main story-wise. Maybe we should do some main story today, shall we? Of course, it has to load up before we can actually do anything. And we're back into game. Let's see, what do we got? Priors of Novigrad. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and head to Novigrad? We haven't been there yet. I hear it's an exciting town. Alright. Shall we fast travel slightly closer? Might as well go here. Oh, right. You have to be at a fast travel point to get to a fast travel point. That would be somewhere over here. There's no fast travel point here. Oh, there it is. I'm just, of course, heading the wrong way. Dog. Hi, dog. Hangman Tree. Right where the game starts us off when we first come to this map. So it'll be like nothing ever happened. Oh, the guys hanging from the tree. Roach, it might help if you're on the same side as the fence as me.
Hey there.
Put your sword away, we don't need it. Come on, Roach, follow the road. You should follow it the wrong way.
Come on, Roach.
And there's some bandits. Come on. That didn't knock you out? There we go. And you did. That's it. That's all that was there. More randomly up here.
Any last words?
Ambush! this is where we're supposed to cross the Pontar, which is this big-ass river in front of me. I believe we have a passage now, so we can actually go across.
Transit passes into prices.
Merchant, anything good, sir?
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ooh. These, nice. They're a bit expensive, though. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Farewell.
I believe I can make those two. Mission?
Ooh. Oh, you again. Looking for a pass? I got a special price for you.
I don't need a pass. I got my own.
All right. See what I can do.
Master Witchman, stay amongst us. Horrid wraiths spooking about. Oh,
That's so. Come on the horse, thank you.
It's a sack of millet from the ladies. So don't run, but two they left at the woods.
The truth.
I guess the pass I used in that one city
Go,
for
go.
here too, or somebody tries to stop me at some point.
That's it, Roach.
Come through.
Crawl back under your rock.
Oh, whatever I did, I got the way through. See if we can go find Triss Marigold. This place, I remember this place. Remember, this is another creepy tower. Creepy tower for another time. Why is it taking me such a weird route all the time? Just be straightforward about it, can you? That usually means there's something in the water I can, smuggler's cash. Huh? Let's go take a swim. Just leave your sword sitting here and get all rusty and shit. It's no longer a smuggler's cash. Those fish are going crazy. Anything good? Ooh. Be worth looking into. That could be tossed. Also might be worth looking into. Definitely got to look at some of these swords. That's my old sword. just fall out of the sky?
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad.
Don't mind me, guys. Just walking through. Are you shush? Mission in here.
And? You fix it for you? No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. That he sell dumplings now. Jonas swore it was the Tories' handiwork. And with a warranty. What?
Swords and dumplings.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try a dumpling. While we do, we can talk about swords.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
I love how he has to get right back in the same position he was a second ago.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Ooh, do I get to see something fancy?
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havakars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Sure, for a price.
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Ooh, those sound fun.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Oh, that's an interesting meeting we got going here. Of course, my horse has wandered off again. I don't need him.
Officer, taking a rest for which
Higher. That's what we choose.
Explore the city. That right there? Don't ask me how I know. That's a brothel. Sell? There we go.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
Maybe I can repair some stuff too while I'm here. Okay, that I think I wanted to keep. I'll go ahead and sell that. And that. Should probably just put those on. Or maybe even those. I don't need those. Okay. Should be just a repair all button. Oh, I hit X to repair equipped. So repair, yep, that'll do.
So long.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal.
Will she? Hey, he's got a big nose.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy! Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please!
A Doppler!
That's just mean. Yeah, Doppler is basically a changeling or a shapeshifter, if I remember right.
Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Oh, all right. Why the stench is entirely different.
There's more stuff to collect mission-wise. And we'll look through it later because we're lazy. Gotta go find Trish.
Any needs must.
She was in a rush. Must have left something. And what of it? This place has been picked.
This is my friend's house. What are you doing?
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Are you now?
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
That's messed up.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe.
Would I now?
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you know where exactly, though... Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well,
Double standards much?
mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Teleporting guy, some. Don't know much about small animal.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But
Sounds like a
just
cult
know
to me.
that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Sarah wants to know if witches are different species. No, they're not different species. What it is, he probably said it best when he said magical oddities. Because he's human, he's just had what they call mutations happen to him that make him stronger, faster, more agile, and all that. So he's been basically enhanced, if you will. So to people like that jerkwad that walked away just now, he's not much of a... You wouldn't consider him much of a person. Just another monster. The conjunction of the spheres. I know what that one's all about. Basically, the conjunction of the spheres. I guess several millennia ago, there was no magic, there was no monsters, there was just people. And then at some point in time, two worlds from different dimensions, if you would, collided. This one and another one. And the colliding, in a way, opened up portals and rifts that allowed monsters and creatures to enter this world, leaving magic. And then eventually the spheres separated again, but the damage had already been done. The magic and the monsters and the creatures were already in this plane of existence. So, you know, hence monsters and magic.
Herbs, roots, just to healing. Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Let's see if we can find my friend Triss. Sarah says, fun fact, the moon may have been created by Earth being hit by another planet. Well, the theory may be that a giant asteroid or a planetoid body hit Earth while it was still in the middle of being created in like a molten state. So a chunk of it peeled off and became the moon. And the moon, what they can gather, it has the same internals, like the core and everything, exactly the same as Earth. I figure that would be the only way that it would be part of Earth, or be that equivalent to Earth as if it was a part of Earth at one point in time.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
How do you be a sorceress and be allergic to potions? That just seems a bit difficult in your profession. What's your science? Something. Nah, I'm good. I had one already. This is where she took baths. There's another clue.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Witchers, not quite the devils we thought. If only everyone thought that way. What's your science? I just grabbed that. Curiosities, I just... That's no... Oh yeah, it just breaks down these symbols right here. So I guess I gotta look for thieves and follow them. This is kind of a cool courtyard. It's a place to sit and chill, except for other graffiti, I guess.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Where'd he go?
My, what a freak.
How much did they sell the magnificent property for?
Someone ran that way, but that's not. And that's who we're looking for, Triss Merigold, witch and harlot, is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Yeah, with a fist to the face for me. So what am I supposed to? I guess I'm just supposed to look for him.
You know the ballad of
Easy if it just let me chase the other one I just saw run away.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Bellamy?
Oh, that's a thief right there. How much you want to bet? There he goes.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I've been robbed!
I just sailed back to Brooklands long ago. It was one of those scandal pirates.
We shall follow him to the king of the beggars. Wiley, I'm just looking at wares.
What was it happened to Folteston?
Just gotta be sneaky.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Fine. Okay.
Arms for the poor. The body bones that prance by here, kings like food bells big.
Gotta be super sneaky.
Come closer.
Don't want him to know what I'm doing. A handoff.
Ooh. Any needs, master?
you going now? Should be so kind as to go there just a tad faster. It's probably boring to watch. Dang, he's taking his sweet time, isn't he?
Butcher of Blackkin.
If I remember right, we're actually almost there. I could talk to make it more entertaining. Well, I can't think of anything to talk about. Must be order. Order for what? Are we getting food? I could use some food. Had some spinach and artichoke dip earlier. That was food. It was delicious. I think we found our spot where we needed to be. Knock knock.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Let's do some force magic.
I
Jedi
won't
mind
pay.
trick.
Let me in.
Yes, sir.
That's right. This is the freak you're looking for.
What ails you?
Alright, king of the beggars, let's talk.
Him Padre.
So, how are things?
Good. More people
Hey, it's
than the rest
Triss! We were looking for you.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well.
Woohoo!
I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Huh? Okay.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding riverfish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
I'm familiar with Radovid. He's a bastard. And apparently Sarah likes Trish because she has red hair. I wonder why that could be. It couldn't possibly be because you have red hair too, does it? Mm-hmm.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
He's probably right.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I have no idea. That's why I came to you. Where are we going, Triss? Where are we going? Hustle just a little. You could walk. Make it look normal. It's a video game. You never want to walk. You want to go full speed.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Trapdoor. Oh, not what I wanted. There we go. Come on, Triss. Oh, you dirty little... And you no longer have a head, sir.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
I see something.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but
Don't stop.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Time for a swim. Anything? Anything? Nothing? I don't think that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found
That's
a
pretty
few
clear to
fish,
me.
a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
I'm a doll, am I?
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Another reference to the second game.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts.
The
But
fact
I
that he
prefer
said
you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
The fact that he said something about the eternal fire makes me think he's not necessarily on our side. In advance, because I don't trust him.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Rats.
Mm-hmm.
Rats everywhere.
I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Monster Hunter, too big and mighty to take care of rats.
Spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't
hey!
help but agree.
Nothing wrong with the fluffy guy.
Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Come on. Come on, there we go. See, even Geralt doesn't think this guy's up to par here.
I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
Yeah, in the last game, Geralt lost his memory, and they kind of became lovers. And then he got his memory back and realized, whoops, he had another girl.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Someone's a little, upset still about the whole scenario. Maybe a little jealous. That's a lot of rats, man. They're huge.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered
That's why you asked for the
a
money
mage,
up front.
Sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
See, told you.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Well... Oh, that was neat. Ooh, that was
Bastard
vicious.
hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me, toot and trap like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Actually, these guys actually have coins. I'll take it. Alright. I have to beat someone else up. Ahem. You, forgot some guys back there, missing some limbs.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
And that's some negotiating.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. We should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you
Is that
later.
an invitation? Alright. Find the dreamer in the old house. Let's do it. Criers of Novigrad. Novigrad dreaming. It's this house, but I have to go to the back door.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
History?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted. haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Ew.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Why,
The
thank
second
you.
sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
That's not how it works, but okay. Hello, any ghosts here?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Hey, I know you.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
So, to the attic then?
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Something vibrated. It's my
Stop.
medallion.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
I hear creepy laughing. Random footsteps.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There we go.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Or is it?
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
That's thinking like a creepy Witcher, isn't it? What's with all the random food and beer in these places? Will all this stuff spoil? Like, seriously. Always use some water? I don't need no dumpling. So much looting. Ooh, more beer. How spoiled is this stuff? I mean, really? I don't need a ladle. I don't need a dumpling. Alright, back downstairs.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Mind me, crazy lady. Okay. Door
Another
stuck.
masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
I guess downstairs. What, can't walk down the stairs there, Geralt? Going down we shall go. Hello?
Boo! Did I scare you?
Maybe just a little.
Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
And there's your creepy little haunting house right there. Maybe we get Johnny to come visit her. Up, right, upstairs. Alright, lady, time to wake up. Oh, you are awake.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Let's tell this banker his house is haunted for good. There's nothing I can do about it. Of course, I gotta loot everything first. I mean, I can't leave valuables in here to go to waste. Geez, Geralt, are you unable to go down that staircase? Now we know why he has scars everywhere.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
No, I could buy it off your hands if you wanted.
Dependent on the Black Bottoms, economically.
Time to hit the Golden Sturgeon, which I believe is a bar/inn, as how all bars/inns were back in the day. Don't mind me, just coming through. I love how they've made this city look. It just feels like you're running through a city. Woo! Look, another board for more missions. And I shall take them all. There's usually only one or two on there. The rest are just stuff to read. There's a lot of reading in this game, man. Let me tell you. I mean, all the books you could read in this, you can pretty much get the back history of all the other games just from that. Ooh! I recognize this.
I believe I see a challenger. Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop, from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Sure, let's do it. Let's make some money. Money, 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 money.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please.
And prepare for the cheap shot they always like to do right in the beginning.
With our tavern's champion, George's George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat.
Is that so?
Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
I'll
How much will
listen.
you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
No, I'm not gonna cheat.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that.
Will I now?
A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Pile driver. Yeah, like I thought. Come on. Come on. No, you don't, mother chucker.
That's it, you're in for it.
Oh, you dirty little.
Fucking come on.
Come on. No, you don't. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize.
Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
I'm gonna punch that guy. Did I punch him?
So buckwheat millet, they said.
Last time I tried to punch somebody, I got killed. Or, well, I didn't get killed, I got knocked out and my money was stolen. Bastard stole my money.
My answer is no. Don't ask me again.
So, we're going up. Okay.
What are you looking at? No glass tastes as sweet.
Don't mind me. I want that cough looked at, lady. Come on, me, just coming in.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Alright, sounds interesting. Let's go on this adventure.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Huh.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Sure.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was.
Somebody just walk in.
The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Of course. I get to learn these memories too this way.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day. wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Of course.
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
I don't have any more to say, apparently.
I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Yeah, and there's Dandelion. Sparrow must represent Ciri. Well then. Sounds like we need to find Dandelion.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Alright, that was an adventure for sure. And why is she standing on a chair? And why is she half naked to begin with? Anyways, I think we'll call that a day, people. We had some fun, we explored some areas, met some people, got further in the storyline, and we now know who to talk to next. And as always, stay cool and keep hydrated.